is Hibikaze, veteran duelist, doing his improved Fabled deck profile. Currently, this deck profile is missing one copy of this card to be complete, but there's not much I can do about that right now. This is the best I can do it with what I have on Legacy of the Duelist at the moment. I keep wanting to say Duelist of the Roses, but it's not. I really wish that was remade for PS3, but still. Anyway, this is the current build, and with one more lurry and one other change that I will get to when I get to the card of the Fabled deck I run in real life. The reason I am using Legacy of the Duelist right now is because I want to be more of a digital gaming channel rather than a normal deck profile channel. There will be deck profiles on the channel as well, but I wanted to start off being a gaming channel rather than being just a broad. I wanted to be more of a gaming channel than a different type of channel. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? First off, we have Fabled Lurry. Level 1, when discarded, special summoner. This gives you plays with stuff like the Fabled Kite Sith or Chower. Discard a Lurry with Chower to special summon it. Special summon both, sync for 2. This is currently a shooting star build with other stuff being teched in to improve the game, with the way the meta has shifted, and with pendulums to try and get multiple monsters to synchro multiple times in one turn. I run 2 Kite Sith, discard, destroy a face-up card on the field. 2 Chower, discard a Fabled monster, special summon it. 3 Cruce, because it's a monster reborn with 1000 attack. And if you discard multiple Cruce, you can summon multiple monsters in one turn from the grave that have been used up. 2 Cerebel. I would like to try and get room for a 3rd because it's a good level 2 tuner, but still. The Fabled Nozuchi, same as Chower, but a bigger level. And when it's summoned, you can summon a level 2 or lower Fabled monster from your hand. That comes in very handy. It also helps you get this guy to the grave. Kushano. You can discard a Fabled tuner monster in your graveyard except for himself to add it to your hand. Discard anything in your hand like that will go off, like Cerebel or Kite Sith or Cruce or Ganesh, who special summons himself. These 2 make an instant rank level 6 play. These are your stepping stone plays. You have him in grave, you discard Ganesh, he summons himself, you immediately can then rank 3 or sync for 6. Fabled Grimro is the last Fabled I run, because she is the searcher of the deck. You send her to the grave to search for a Fabled, add any Fable except for herself. But you have to control a Fabled monster to do so. I run 3 Hypnosistas in here. I only have 1 in real life. I am intending to get more, but it's finding people that have them or buying them, to be honest. This card gains effect based on the total number of pendulums. Because I am running pendulums, I thought she'd be a nice tech choice, and she's different. And she's a 2001, 2/2, 2001 attack, 2002 defense. If you have 1 in pendulum, if you have 2, anything that's pendulum summoned is destroyed. Like Katas, she's an interesting choice that I thought I'd try. You have Timebreak Gazer and Stargazer. In real life, these are going to be most likely the normal pendulums because of the structure deck not being on this game. In real life, these are the normal level 8, level 1. The reason I'm using Duelist of the Legacy of the Duelist, like I said, is I'm intending to become more of a gaming channel, less of a true blue YouTuber channel. Onto the unusual tech choice now. Former PAL Kaleidoscope. 100 attack, 2300 defense. I can use it for the pendulum effect. Gain 300 attack for all light monsters. But the other effect, because of Hypnosista, target Hypnosista, anything pendulum summoned, I'm going to be destroying and potentially drawing cards, blowing my opponent up. Or if I really feel I need, or I can use it on the next monster. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Any battle damage is doubled, and I don't really use the battle damage effect. It's the end phase effect I use it for, because it searches out all of my pendulums. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to use the pendulum effect, because there might be times when I have down Time Gazer, for instance, and I have to use it. Anyway, that's the monster lineup. I know there are better pendulums I could run, but I'm using what I have and what I own in real life, not what is ideal. You go on to the staples. You have Dark Hole, destroy all monsters. MST, destroy one spell or trap. These actually will get sided out depending on the match, and these would be better as Twin Twisters, but A, Twin Twister isn't in this game, B, I don't own any. One Night Beam, I'm teching it, trying it out, just to see how I feel about it. If anything, Night Beam would be Lightning Vortex, would be Lightning Vortex, or would be something else. 2 Pot of Dictomi, because I'm running a very large spread of types of monsters, both in main and extra. We'll get to the extra in a second and you'll see it better. But because I'm running a large spread of monsters, that's fiends, beasts, psychics, spellcasters, dragons, warriors. Anyway, you'll see everything else in the extra deck. But Pot of Dictomi is actually one of the next 3 cards I need in real life. But Dictomi is very handy in this deck. And same with Pot of Riches. Shuffle 3 pendulum monsters into the deck from graveyard, face up from the extra deck. If I'm forced to discard sorry about that, any of my pendulums, add them back to hand. 1 Bottomless, 1 Luminize, 2 Raigeki Break, and a Torrential. Now the traps, it's only a 5 trap line, so that could pass. With the exception of MST, the trap line could be better. But they're the 5 traps I feel I need the most. Anyway, on to the extra deck. Formula Synchron is a level 2 tuner monster, allows me to go it's a stepping stone monster and a draw card. That's basically it in this. And I can sync during my opponent's main phase. My opponent's turn. Kodabi is very much a wall monster that's horrible to try and get rid of. If I have no cards in hand, this card is indestructible. 2 Reagans, If I have 0 cards in hand, draw 2. If I have 1, I draw 1. It's just summon, sink, draw, sink, draw. 2 Goyo. In real life, I don't know if I'm not sure if I would run 2 Goyo in real life. But at the same time, I would probably most likely run at least 1 in most decks. Realistically, you're only limited by what you have. 2 Valkyrius, 2/9 Beat Stick, and the discard a Fiend to draw a card is nice. 2 Stardust. These are pretty standard. 2/5/2 Thou, discard a tribute to negate destruction. Special summon it back. Fabled Leviathan. If it's destroyed and sent to the grave, select 3 Fabled, add them to hand. It can loop itself, that's why there is only 1. 1 Leo. It's a bigger beat stick than Leviathan. That's all. It's the same. In this deck, it's the same requirements to go into both Leviathan and Leo. Most decks would just run Leo instead. 1 Shooting Star. 1 Tuna Synchro, 1 and Stardust. This is reveal. It's a decent card, that's why it's in here. In real life, this build can run Quasar, it can run Clear Wing, it can run Crystal Wing. This deck legitimately with these can go with these 3. With having played this deck and a variant of this deck and multiple variants of this deck, it can go into Crystal Wing, it can go into Clear Wing, Crystal Wing, Chaos King, Archfiend. It can go from anything from 2 all the way up to 12. And that's the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it.